Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm in Miami and I'm a bit thirsty today, and I found myself in this amazing place with Matthieu, the co-owner, co-founder of Maison MURA. My pronunciation is terrible. I live in Guernsey near the French islands, or near the French. My French should be much better, but it's not. But anyway, I'm here. Welcome to Miami. I'm a bit thirsty. I've come for a drink and I found this amazing place. Welcome. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you. The pronunciation was actually great.
What was it? Well, I don't know. I think for a lot of our viewers, your accent, I mean, when I grew up in Guernsey and I was 16 years young, when the ladies used to come across with their French, and it was just magical. So
I actually have been to your island, so like it's been a while, but
it's a small island. It's a beautiful island. So tell me, how long have you been here? What's the plan? What's the vision? It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
We've been here for, actually it's going to be a year next month. We're having fun. We're selling wine and spirits. We're hosting some dinners in the dining room right behind here. And that's it. We're in the heart of downtown Miami, and we're growing and we're having fun. I mean, like, you have already seen the space. It's very welcoming, and a lot of people are like, oh wow, a dining room in a wine store. I want to try.
That's a fabulous idea. So if I've just arrived in Miami and I want to come for a private dining experience, and is it a wine tasting? How does that work? Can I do that? Can I come? Is that possible, or is it invite only or VIP only? How does that work?
It's everybody's a VIP here. What's cool here is we have a prep kitchen, but we don't cook on site.
Okay.
So it's it's very bespoke. If you want to do just a regular wine tasting, you can do a regular wine tasting. If you want to do an 8 courses dinner, omakase, 12 courses, we can do pretty much anything. We'll pick the chef for you.
Wow.
We'll pick it's, you know, like if you want to eat sushi and sake, no problem. If you want to eat pizza and Barolo, no problem. And then if you want to do a full Mediterranean, like 5 courses, we have a few restaurant partners in the city. So we can really cater any kind of experience, from a simple tasting to a fully course dinner.
So if you want to come and entertain your VIP customers with some VIP people in this VIP place, this is the place to be. Reach out in the comments below and the contact details to make arrangements to come and visit and have that special experience. And talking about special experiences, I want to make my wife's night. I want to give her something special occasion. What shall I be buying?
I mean, only one answer to that is champagne, because that's where I come from. And this is what I drink every day.
Every day? Do you wake up and have champagne for breakfast?
Happens. I mean, like, I don't drink, but like,
I don't drink.
I live upstairs actually in this building.
Okay.
When I come down to work, sometimes at 10 a.m. it's the first tasting, and if the first tasting is champagne, I just drink a little bit of it.
Wow. So special occasion, champagne.
So actually, wow, what you should bring to your wife.
Rare.
It's called Rare. It's the vintage 2008. It's absolutely fantastic.
Rare 2000.
So it's called Rare because it is a rare champagne. And why is it a rare champagne? Because it's not a champagne that is produced every other year.
Okay.
It's just like, I think it's 12 vintages so far that they've been making. They started in 76, then they made 79, 85, 88. So like, you know,
that's beautiful.
Over the course of like 50 years, they only make like less than 15 vintages. So
a bottle of Rare.
2008.
2008.
Very special vintage. One of the best vintages.
I better not drop it, because it's come out of the fridge. So it's lovely. I mean, wow, it's making me thirsty. I'm in the right place. But so selling for, how much would you sell a bottle of Rare for?
$250.
$250,000.
No.
I was like, okay, I was thinking $250,000. I would have put it back on the couch.
I can find a balance for that budget. I could.
Wow. So this is $250 today, but there are budgets for $250,000. So, hey, I want to go out and get a bottle at $250,000. Yes, it's possible.
Everything's possible.
The great thing about this bottle is you can peel it off and it becomes a tiara. So my wife and my daughters will love it. and I'm sure the flavor and the taste is going to be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Is it dry? Is it medium? Is it sweet?
It is dry.
Dry rare champagne. That's amazing. Well, for me, unfortunately, alcohol is not really my friend. And as many of you know, tequila is my choice of drink. It's the only alcoholic drink that doesn't raise your heart rate, doesn't raise your blood pressure. So what should I be drinking? Oh my Lord.
This one, actually, this...
Rest in peace. Oh my God, look, the guy's trying to kill me. It says, rest in peace.
The box is scary, right? Super scary.
Wow, and this is tequila.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
It's a Reposado Tequila from a brand called G4.
G4.
And
Wow.
it gets scarier.
Coffin. Oh my Lord.
But inside is completely alive. It's a beautiful bottle of G4 Reposado. It's a limited edition Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos is the day, you know, the Day of the Dead in Mexico, and a lot of tequila brand, because of being Mexican.
Can I hold it? Am I safe to hold it?
You can. It's a beautiful bottle.
Wow. Look at this. Tequila, Day of the Dead. Don't know how I think about
Super
that.
rare bottle.
Super
You
rare.
rarely find this thing. I don't even think it makes it to Europe. It's
Only available
it's a
in
fantastic
Miami.
brand. It tastes.
How much does it cost?
This one is a limited edition, and it goes for $850.
$850
$850.
for a date with a Day of the Dead tequila.
But the good thing with the bottle of tequila is not like champagne. Once you open it, you actually have to finish it. I mean, next day, man, you know, I would not recommend to keep a bottle of champagne overnight. You just
Wow, and same with tequila.
Tequila, you can sip a glass a day for, like, you know, you can keep it for years. It doesn't go bad. And you can keep it in this beautiful box. I think it's fun.
I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. I think when we've done a lot more business together and I'm back in Miami, I think this is going to be something we're going to have to try once we've sold a few bottles.
I rarely drink tequila in the morning.
Well, recently I went to a meeting and I did have a couple of tequilas. I don't think they were very happy, but you know, wow, that's incredible. So we've got champagne, rare. We've got tequila, which is the Day of the Dead. Wow. And then what about everyday drinking? What do you recommend? And is there a favorite red, a favorite white? Should I be drinking, you know, a white with meat, or should I be drinking red with fish? I mean, there's all so many things, etiquette, that you think you've got to have this red with this food, you've got to have this white with this. What's right, what's wrong, or there is no right?
I mean, first of all, you can have champagne with everything.
Champagne, yes, of course.
So, you know, you can have like a sweet champagne on your dessert, you can have a rosé champagne on some meat, and you know, so you can do a full dinner with champagne.
You like your champagnes, huh?
I love champagne, but no, let's talk about pairing a little bit.
Yes, it's important, I think.
It's a conversation that I've had many times, and to me, I think the most important thing about pairing is knowing what doesn't pair at all. Like, there are things that you can't mix. You know, you don't want to drink a big Bordeaux and caviar, for example. It's not good.
Don't have a big Bordeaux and caviar.
Yeah, well, I mean, I personally hate it, but like, if someone likes that, then be it. It's fine. I respect people's choices. I think the best is to guide people in a direction where it's not going to be too bad. But then if they decide that they want it like this, I don't see why not.
Okay, so that's a bad choice. And to be honest, most people are not going to wake up and have a big Bordeaux with caviar. But again...
But caviar and champagne in the morning, all day, every day.
Caviar and champagne in the morning. Wow, that'd be good. And then, pairings? What's good? Some recommendations. Pasta.
Pasta?
Yeah.
Depends what's in the pasta.
Okay, well, educate me. Educate them.
You know, like, I would see maybe a tomato red sauce with Barolo, like, you know, like how they eat their pasta there, just plain tomato, maybe a little touch of olive oil, some basil, and a beautiful Barolo with a little bit of age.
So it's making me hungry now, so I'm thirsty and I'm getting hungry. So a bit of pasta, tomato, Barolo, done. What about fish? Sea bass?
I would say Dover sole and white Burgundy.
White Burgundy.
Again.
These are your favorites, are they? Or?
I love Burgundy too. Yeah. I mean, champagne and Burgundy will always be in, like, I drink everything else, but most of the time there's some champagne and Burgundy involved at some point.
We have a secret, and we're going to share it now. Come on, tell me. The suspense is killing me. I like a surprise. Not
Okay,
really.
I have many secrets, but
Many
that's one of them. I blend this champagne, so
You blend
Piper,
the
I
champagne.
think
This is your champagne.
no, I mean Piper. No, I don't own Piper yet.
I said,
No.
not
Piper, I
own-
think is a very big brand, like
Yeah.
globally represented,
Yeah.
probably in every single country that sells
Blended
champagne in the
by.
world.
This is the champagne of the Oscars. Why is it the champagne of the Oscars?
I guess it's been a partnership going on, and I feel like they're happy with each other. So
Wow.
it's a beautiful brand. So yeah, one day we had a conversation about maybe them offering me the opportunity to make my own blend with them, and I said yes, of course, and we did it, and it's
Wow.
been like almost 5 years that we did that, and we still have a few bottles, and
Special.
so happy about it.
So I never knew you could have your own blended champagne, and that's just and it must be an incredible honor for you to have had that. But how do you blend champagne, and how do you add your own twist to a bottle?
So champagne is made of 3 grapes. I mean, three main grapes can be part of the elaboration of champagne. Chardonnay, which is a white grape, and then Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier, who are both black grapes. So it starts like a normal regular still wine. They press the Chardonnay, they press the Pinot. The Pinot juice is clear, so if you don't leave the skin like sitting in the juice, it doesn't become red. So they press their juice and they make a still wine. This is called the first fermentation, and they call this the vin clair. So the vin clair is the still wine from Champagne. So they make these wine these wines are ready. They age them in oak, in steel, in concrete now, and they let them, mature and get ready for blending.
Wow.
The blending is when you taste all these different wines and you try to find out what you prefer, and if you like a little bit more Pinot Noir, a little bit more Chardonnay, and find the flavor you prefer in each different separate wine, and then blend them together to have the final recipe. And once you have this final recipe, the wine goes goes for the first bottling, where the wine is going to be added some sugar and some yeast and a crown cap and put upside down, and then starts the second fermentation process.
And how long does that take then, second fermentation?
The second fermentation process takes from 12 months to like 15, 20. We've even seen some like 50 years aging. It's called on the lees.
On the lees.
So the second fermentation generates this sediment that settles on the neck of the bottle, and then where comes the last process of champagne, which is called disgorgement, where they have the bottle upside down, they freeze the bottom, so all this sediment is frozen into this little tiny piece of liquid in the neck. And then when they disgorge, they remove the crown cap, and the ice cube with the sediment is stuck to the crown cap.
Wow.
Then they turn the bottle upright, because otherwise you lose the product, and they just top it off with what they call dosage, the final sugar, which was part of also, like we decided on the dosage during the blending session as well. And then they put the final cork, the cage, and it's ready for
That's amazing.
consumption.
So if I was a VIP person and I wanted my own blended champagne, is that available to people or not?
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
again, everything's possible. I don't think it would be that easy to knock at somebody's house, like a champagne house, and be like, hey, I'd like to have my own blend, but everything's possible.
Well, if you want to try and create your own blended champagne, if anyone's going to be able to do it, it's going to be this chap here. And the only place you're going to find it is in Miami. So if you want to be a VVVIP and you want to get a blended bottle, I mean, that can't be cheap. And that is pretty incredible.
This is actually the most approachable bottle of today. This is $72.
$72.
Yeah. And
Wow.
honestly, actually, I mean, because you mentioned your wife, I wanted to do something super nice, but she would be happy with this one as well.
Wow, that's incredible. Amazing. So what else do I need to know about alcohol? Obviously, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and ride a boat.
Don't drink and ride a boat. Yeah,
Yeah.
traveling in Miami, yeah. And here we have a local product.
Okay, so this is a famous name in Miami. 11.
11.
11 is a famous nightclub on 11th Street, a little bit 10 minutes away from here. And 11, they created their own vodka. So it's an organic vodka made from corn, and it's made in Florida. So it's a local product. It's organic. It's That's what I recommend.
How much?
It's $30.
Wow.
It's vodka. It's
a beautiful bottle as well.
It's a beautiful bottle. It's a very good product. So if you walk in here and ask me, show me a local product, and here you go.
I think for me, supporting small businesses, if it is a small business, and local businesses made in Florida. I mean, that's just fantastic, you know.
Do you want to taste it this morning? Oh no, only tequila, sorry.
Well, no, I probably would taste it, but...
The Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I mean, we can taste all sorts of things. I mean, it's never too early anywhere in the world to have a drink. That looks like a really nice bottle. And how many people can we entertain here? What's your perfect number to entertain, to educate people? Some fun.
In the private dining room, the table sits up to 14 people.
So we could have 14 people if you really want...
For dinner.
For dinner.
But we can have 40, 50 people for a party.
Okay, so we can have a party here. I think there's lots of kind of nice lights around, I think. And music's easy because we've turned it off. High ceiling.
And we can serve alcohol until 5 a.m.
Wow, 5 a.m. I can't remember the last time I saw 5 a.m. I'm getting old. But that's amazing. So this is really nice. And where were you before Miami? So how long have you been in Miami?
I've been in Miami for a year and a half. So
yeah.
We opened about a year ago. So I moved here, early 2022. And before that, I spent 11 years in New York City.
Wow. And did you enjoy New York?
I loved it. It was a beautiful experience.
And now Miami, how did you find Miami?
I love it too. It's a new, beautiful experience. And I opened my own business here, so it's
well done.
A new step for me.
So guys, I always love supporting new businesses, small businesses, growing businesses, special businesses. So if you're in Miami and you want to support a local business, then please come and visit. All the contact details are in the links below. And I'm
Come drink some champagne in the morning here.
Come and drink champagne in the morning. We'll have a day. I think next time I come back, maybe when the art fair is on, we'll have some sort of breakfast champagne.
For Art Basel, we don't even sleep. We drink champagne for the weekend.
Oh man, that's going to be such fun. So someone told me the other day, I'm on my boat and I want some champagne because we've just drank it all. We had a case of it. It's gone.
There is never enough champagne.
Never enough champagne. So apparently, you could deliver a top-up champagne if I was on my boat in Miami.
Yes, we do actually. We have a few times. It doesn't happen really often, but if you're on your boat and you run out of tequila and champagne, you can call us, and we'll come to your boat and we'll deliver.
Jet ski deliveries.
Jet ski, boat, whatever we find first,
surf, jet ski.
I don't swim with a magnum of champagne on my bag. I would probably sink, but anything that floats and moves will come wherever you are. I mean, we can't go in the international waters. It needs to be Miami area, but if you're in Key Biscayne or Fisher Island or even more down, we'll come to you, we'll find you, and we'll drop off there.
So guys, I heard that phrase, whether it flies, floats, or is interesting in bed, rent it. Well now, if it floats and it moves, jet ski deliveries here in Miami.
That's it.
Phone, deliver, drink, and enjoy. So guys, I've just arrived. I've bought my apartment in Aston Martin residence. It's a few hundred meters away. I'm lying in bed and there's going to be an app and it's going to, again, champagne and alcohol delivery. So I'm lying in bed, I press a button and away, hey, you arrived.
Show up with, caviar, champagne, tequila, anything. We're right across the street.
Anything. You heard that, ladies. If you want this chap to show us some roses, make sure your husband's not at home. But no,
we'll deliver the flowers.
Joking aside, app delivery. And if you're not getting app delivery from where you live in Miami, you want to get it added and get the old app going there for your deliveries, because you never know when the party's going on. You never know when you want that special drink, you're running out of a drink. So if it floats or moves, delivers. I love that phrase. Floats, it moves, it delivers. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So, special gifts. I don't drink alcohol. What am I going to do? What would you recommend?
We have actually a super cool gift for people that don't drink alcohol. It's olive oil. It's a very special olive oil. It's called Eteo, drops of blessings. I don't really know what they do to this olive oil, but I've tasted it, and I love olive oil. Actually, everywhere I travel in the world, if they make olive oil, I buy olive oil. It's something that I like to bring home. This bottle is actually super elegant. You can hold it from here, and that's actually the cork. And it's made of olive wood, so it's super beautiful.
Wow.
So it's a very refined olive oil. It has no.
And you drink it.
I mean, so
No.
it has no bitterness, no acidity. It's just pleasant to have the flavor in your mouth. So what they recommend is to have a teaspoon of this olive oil every morning, because it has a lot of,
So before you drink your champagne, have a teaspoon of the olive oil. But remember, you're not drinking alcohol, so this is all you're going to get. It's lovely.
Don't
blessing.
drink this whole thing of olive oil. You're going to waste it. It's actually not cheap. It's $225.
So precious, teaspoon only, allowed. Amazing.
20 ounces.
Wow.
Certified organic, product of Greece. We love this product.
Thank you so much for such an amazing insight to the services you're providing here for the VVIPs and also normal people like me that want to come in and drink a little bit of tequila, dine with the people from Mexico, the Day to the Dead or the Day of the Dead, the Day of the Dead, there you go. Even for people like me with the Day of the Dead, the rare champagnes,
Look,
Chiara.
if you come later today, I'll open all 3 bottles if you want. It's a little early. I have a little bit of work to get done, but trust me, if you want to stop by later, champagne or tequila, it's on me.
Wow, fantastic. And what an amazing experience. What a great place. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm just going to remember, if it floats or moves, buy it.
Thank you. I appreciate the time, and I look forward to the next video together.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.